In a city of lights and secrets where every corner hides a story, a quiet young woman lives in her own little world. To most, she's invisible, just another face in the crowd. But her mind is a universe full of wonder, imagination, and tiny miracles waiting to happen. She sees beauty in the smallest things: the shimmer of a spoon in a cafe, the whisper of wind on a balcony, the way strangers' lives brush against each other like passing clouds. While others rush through life, she pauses, noticing what no one else does. Her childhood was lonely, sheltered, and strange. Raised by parents who misunderstood her, she found comfort in observation, watching, imagining, creating stories out of nothing. And as she grew, she decided that if the world wouldn't notice her, she would notice it instead. One day, by chance, she discovers a small box hidden behind a wall in her apartment, a child's treasure, forgotten for decades. And in that discovery, something awakens in her, a quiet mission to bring joy to others. She returns the box to its owner, now an old man. The moment he rediscovers his long lost memories, she sees something extraordinary, the spark of happiness reborn. And just like that, she knows what she must do. From then on, she dedicates herself to invisible acts of kindness, subtle secret gestures that change people's lives in small but powerful ways. She brings joy to the lonely, courage to the fearful, and wonder to those who have forgotten how to dream. She becomes a guardian angel no one knows exists. But while she heals others, her own heart remains untouched, locked away, too afraid of being broken. She dreams of love but hides from it, building fantasy after fantasy instead of taking a single real step toward it. Then, one day, she encounters someone as unusual as herself: a dreamer, a collector of forgotten things, a man who sees the world from a different angle. Their connection is instant but fragile, full of curiosity and mystery. She helps others find happiness easily, but when it comes to her own, she hesitates. Love, she learns, is the one act of courage she cannot perform in secret. The city becomes a stage for her quiet adventure. Secret notes, missed encounters, playful clues, and the thrilling fear of being seen for who she really is. Every moment becomes a puzzle of longing and possibility. Through laughter, kindness, and imagination, she begins to understand that happiness isn't something you create for others. It's something you allow yourself to feel. In the end, she takes a leap, small to the eye, but enormous for the heart. A risk not written in dreams, but lived in reality. And for the first time, the woman who brought joy to everyone else allows herself to be loved. The city doesn't change. The cafes still hum with chatter, the trains still rush by, strangers still pass each other without noticing. But somewhere in the midst of it all, a quiet girl has found her courage. Because sometimes changing the world doesn't mean doing something grand. Sometimes it's noticing the unnoticed, healing the forgotten, and daring, even just once, to step into your own story. And when you do, even the smallest life can become a masterpiece. Can you guess the movie?